Today, I'm going to let you know 5 of the most important tips that you must be aware of when you start playing this game to get max value and the most amount of rewards and fun for your time spent in this game. Hey everyone, I'm Zoraz from Not Casuals, and first we're going to talk about your collection level, which is basically your account level. As you can see, when you click on your profile, it shows you here. Mine is 13. And this is going to be the most important aspect of Warcraft Rumble, because every time your collection level goes higher, every source of XP in the game is also going to go higher. So as you can see here, tomes, XP boost, new unit bonus, quest, these numbers only get higher and higher the more your collection level is leveled up. So this is going to be what you want to do most and first, because everything else you do in this game will give you XP. And if you have your collection level high, it will give you more XP from the beginning of your gameplay, which will in turn give you more value and will allow you to spend less to get more. So how do you level a collection? Of course, it's quite simple. You have to increase mini levels and rarity. Minis are all the units in this game. So all of these are minis, every troop. And as you can see, I have collected a lot of them, but I haven't collected them all. So every time you collect a new troop, you get a lot of XP towards your collection level, as well as every time you level up a troop from level 1 to 2 to 5 to 6. As you can see, most of mine are 7, 8, stuff like that. So every level they gain will also give you XP towards your collection level. Now, the way to level is going to be in the store. The first thing, the grid, this is also going to be one of the most important aspect of the game, as it is the only way to grow your deck and get new minis on a consistent basis. So as you can see here, this is where you're going to be spending your gold. So you will want to focus on purchasing any minis that you do not have. You will know you don't have them because they will basically show no stars here. So if I have a +1 star, it means I own this mini. If I don't, it means I don't own this mini. So I should purchase it. Now, the one thing to be aware of when you're purchasing minis in here is that everything in the right or left, as well as anything under or top, basically a big cross, will happen and it will clear everything. You can see when I click on here, everything that's darkened, basically all of this, is going to be destroyed and I will not be able to purchase it again. So here, my best bet is to purchase this one, as it will clear everything that I don't need, as there's nothing in here. So you see that when I do purchase this mini, of course, I unlock it. It comes already at level 8 to start. And now you can see my collection level, bam, I just gained 13 XP towards my next level, which is quite significant. So I can buy a few of these and I will get a new level in my collection. This will make it so my entire experience in this game will be better. I will get more rewards from the beginning. It is important to do this as much as you can. This should be what you do with all your gold at the beginning. You should only focus on purchasing minis that you don't have to grow your collection, and then once you have them all, you try and level them up equally. You don't want to just focus on some. You can of course focus on a few if you really like them, but it will also increase your collection level if you have every single minis at level 10 instead of having half of them at level 30 and the rest at level 1, for example. So this is going to be your priority. Collection level is the main aspect of this game, and you should focus it from the beginning. Now, the next tip that is insanely important, because you can really mess up your account in ways that will take a long time to recover and will be kind of annoying for you if you really get into this game, will be talents. Wait until you buy talents. This is what talents look like. This is a talent. This is a talent. You can see it by the little square icon at the bottom here. This little square icon tells you that this is a talent. Now, you can only see talents in the grid if you have gotten the spell or the creature at a certain level. So let's go see my ghoul. Since we have a talent for this unit, you can see my ghoul is here and it is in a green border. Being a green border means that it is uncommon, and it basically means that it has been upgraded first with 3 stars. So the next level will require 10 stars to level up. Now, if you go right here, you will see that there are 3 talent slots. Now, these talents unlock every time you go up a rarity level, and you will eventually have all of these talents. So it is not like you can never fix them. But To get the first unlock, you need 3 stars, which means you need to buy the gold 3 times in the grid. To get the next one, you'll need 10 stars, which means you'll need to buy the gold 10 times. And the last one is even more, so it will take a long time to get all the talents unlocked, which is why the first talent that you unlock would be very important, because it will be the one you're going to be with for the most of the early game, and you will not be able to get the other ones for quite a while. So you want to make sure you're getting the right talent, otherwise your unit will just not be as good. And some of these talents are very good, sometimes they're all good, but sometimes some of them are really bad in the early game and you would not want to get them. So of course there is not going to be a list of every talent that's good or bad. You will have to go online, on Reddit, on forums, on the website, on YouTube videos, and see what talent is best for the units. But really here you're going to try and use your common sense and see, from using the unit, see what is going to be actually good for that unit or not, and then you can look into buying that talent. And if you don't know, then don't buy the talent. It is not a rush. They will keep coming in here as long as your unit has an empty talent slot that hasn't been filled. So I'm going to keep getting these talents for the ghoul and these talents for this spell over and over until I choose one. They are more expensive. It is not what you want to focus on in the beginning. Again, gold is limited in this game, and you want to use your gold to increase your collection and level up all your units so that you can get a higher collection level. This is what you want to do first. So you're not going to be spending so much money on talents, but it's really just important that you do not buy talents if you do not know what they do, because you're going to screw yourself for the later aspects of your game. So this is really the biggest part of this tip. Now, the last thing I want to mention while I'm in the grid is that sometimes you'll see these things appear. These are very, very valuable because they do not cost anything. And it will apply to basically anything, as you can see, row or column. So anything in this line or this line that I purchase is going to come with extra XP. Now, we don't need this one as much because we have it already. We do need this one because we don't have it unlocked. So I'll purchase it and you'll see, bam, I get unlocked. So I'm getting a lot of XP. I like it. Boom, extra XP on top of it. Next, the third tip here, which is very important, is do your dailies. Here they are. There is 3 tomes every day that you can get by doing basically any content. So you do 3 anything, you'll get this one, and then the same thing, you'll get this one, and then the same thing, you'll get this one. So you need to do basically 9 fights and 9 battles every day to get these rewards. This is a massive amount of extra free XP, which otherwise you can't get by doing many things. It's obviously capped. At some point, XP will be something you want more of all the time to make your minions and heroes stronger. So here is the best way to get XP. Log in every day, do 9 of any content where it involves you doing a fight, and collect these. You will not want to miss out on these because it's free value for no cost whatsoever. So this is one of the things that you must do every day, and that's very important. The other thing that will be very important is when you have events like this. For example, now we have this event for 2 days, 12 hours. So these events are going to change the way these levels work. So here, 2 sappers are going to spawn every 15 seconds. If we go back and look at this one, 2 sappers. So basically, sapper time is everywhere here, which will make all these levels harder. But the reward here is 60 gold. This is going to be what the value here. You have 300 gold here, and there is another one down here. Another 300 gold for another special event that you have to do. Now, these are, as I said, going to be a lot of free value. Make sure you do them. It costs you nothing. There is no energy. There's no cap of any kind. You just do them and you get the free gold. There is no way to make gold in this game that's very easy other than paying money. So anything you see that gives gold, you must do it because it is going to be the highest value that you can do for your time. On top of that, you will also have quests. These are daily quests. This will reset every X amount of hours, and you can see here time remaining 9 hours. So right now it's a 3 XP bonus quest, which means that I'm going to get 98 XP from doing any of these quests down there for the specific unit. This chooses units that you have unlocked as well as that you are using in your current deck, and it will basically just level up that unit in a way that will be free. You just play the mission. When you beat it, you get the reward, and this will change. Sometimes the rewards are lower. There's no bonus. Sometimes it's like 9 times bonus where you'd get like 2 or 3 levels at once. So always check here. You will eventually run out of quests. So if you can do them all every day, great. It's a lot of free XP. If you can't, then do as many as you can because it is just another way of getting free XP. And these will be good because they will also allow you to get your dailies. So this is one way of getting matches in that give basically like double rewards. Last thing you can do is also dungeons and eventually raids. These are going to be also timed, so you do want to make sure to complete every dungeon when you can, because they give rewards that will boost your army, as well as they will give energy and stuff, like basically currencies in this game that will also help you in the long run. So you do not want to go without doing the dungeons when they're up. You want to clear them at least once so that you get the full rewards here as well. Now moving on to the fourth tip of this video, alliances. Alliances are extremely important because here is the reward screen of the alliance. So anyone in your alliance participating in basically PvP content will be contributing points here. Once you have contributed enough points, you will be able to unlock free tomes. So basically now we need to play with Alliance and Horde just a little bit, and then we'll get the 2000 tome here, eventually all the way to the 6000. So these are all extremely high value XP tomes that you get for basically just being in Alliance and doing PvP with the specific types of units. And once your Alliance has collected 10,000, you will get Sylvanas Windrunner for free. She is a very strong leader, as well as it's just simply free. So there is no reason not to do it. At 20,000, you'll get an emote, and at 30,000, you'll get an upgrade core. So being in Alliance costs you nothing and gives you a lot of XP, as well as free heroes and other stuff. So you want to be in Alliance. Do not miss out on these rewards. If you click here, it will tell you exactly what you need to do. So Arclight Surge, those are the special blue ones that give gold that I told about. So when you complete these levels, based on the leader of your army, you will get a family crest based on that. And PvP, so when you're doing PvP, you're gonna gain crest every 200 honor that you gain. So this will be basically what is going to be the focus when you're doing anything Alliance related. Now, my last tip is going to be about the store. If you come in the store, of course, the grid is at the top, but if you scroll down here, you will see you have packs. Of course, this is going to be pay to win. The first pack that will appear here at the beginning of any new account will be the Arclight Booster. Now, this is going to be the best value you can get in your account. It gives you a lot of gold, but also increases the reward you earn, especially for your collection and XP, progressively throughout the game. So the earlier you get that, the better, because if you are going to be spending, this is what you want to be spending on. The rewards that it gives are going to be additional. So basically, if you get it early on, you will be getting more value from it than anyone else who buys it later on. So it's just too much value not to be getting it. If you're going to be purchasing anything in this game, this is going to be the one you will be purchasing. Now, on top of that, there are going to be some cash, basically bundles that get offered to you throughout time. So basically, as I cleared Ashenvale in the missions, I unlocked this Ashenvale cash. So this is going to be periodically. So if you are going to be purchasing anything in this game, you will be waiting for these kind of bundles because they give the most value. For example, for 875, I'm getting 2,000 coins, as well as a lot of tomes. For example, if I was to purchase 2,000 coins here, it would be basically like, 20 something dollars, and then I would get nothing of the other rewards that they're giving here. So it's really just, this is the value. Do not purchase this. The value for these is so low compared to basically any of these special offers, as well as any of these really special offers, legendary value offers. And then you also have daily offers, which are usually going to cost you gold to buy some stuff. This is going to be bonus XP for free every day. If you are able to log in here every time it's up and collect it, you're going to get a lot of free value. You will also be able to buy some books for some gold. It's not very worth it for players who are not spending anything in the game. You would rather save your gold for more minis, but in some instances, it could be worth it. I will not going to be purchasing this one because it's really expensive for basically just one unit to be boosted, and I do not use this unit currently, but this is going to be where you make a choice. It's just good to check out what's offered because sometimes there's some really good deals and sometimes there's free XP like on here. So hopefully these 5 tips are going to change the way you play Warcraft Rumble and give you much more bang for your buck when you do purchase or when you are leveling up in a more efficient and optimal way for you to get more rewards in this game. If you have any question, drop them in the comments below. I'm going to be creating a lot of guides for Warcraft Rumble, so if you're interested, make sure to drop a subscribe. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.